Hey everybody, I'm Crow. Welcome back to Faster Than Light. I healed everybody up. We're going to... wonder if we would have time to go around like that. 1, 2, 3, 4 jumps and one of them is out in the middle of nowhere. I think we might just need to go for the... Otherwise we'll be jumping back. I don't know if we're going to get fuel. It's more likely we'll get fuel at a quest, I think. The ship you were escorting thanks you. I don't think we could have made it without your help. Let my friends patch up some of your hull and show you our wares. Ah, we did get a chance to buy cloaking. FTL jammer. I need to buy at least one more fuel. Once we get to the other side, we'll be getting lots of free stuff. It would have been nice to have had a slug as well. That'd be kind of cool. We're going to get free repairs on the other side anyway. I don't have any scrap. There's no reason to go to the store. We're just going to need to go to the last sector and duke it out. We will be able to get Kestrel Cruiser Type C unlocked. You arrive at the place and you give them stuff. Yeah. Wow, that is a really far jump. If we just jump around all over the place here, though, I think we should be able to get a bunch more scrap. I need 2 more points in the weapons, 1 more point in the hacking. 2 more points in the weapons will let us use the flak, and then still have 2 lasers, and it's not like the flak doesn't do damage on its own, especially if we hack the shields and get rid of all their shields and then shoot the flak. That could do a good bit of damage. And it would open up both of the lasers to fire. Breach 2 could work on taking out their missiles and stuff immediately. Yeah, we just need a bunch of scrap. Unfortunately, the repair station RNG got really far away. Long-range scanners show this system is empty of any capital ships. Clearly it is not of strategic value. Wait, FTL signatures show a rebel scout just jumped nearby. Where are you hacking? You're hacking my drones, that's fine. I'll hack your shields instead. We can still get through these for reasons of triple shields. That is 4 shots. Could potentially hit us if we had no evasion, but very unlikely at this moment. That does some damage to their shields. Dang it, we missed. 43 missiles, though. I'm not too terribly concerned. Breach will also prevent the automatic repairs, which I love. Good. You both missed? Oh, it's fine. Okay, so let's use hacking one last time. And now it is permanently broken. So now you guys can just fire over here until it's done, because then they'll be disabled. We don't need to waste any more bombs. I guess it wasn't really wasted. We permanently disabled their shields. It only costs 2. We've got 42. I don't imagine, even without the explosive replicator, I don't imagine we're going to be using that many. You know, now that I think about it, even with those down, I think I would like to keep firing here instead. We need to get rid of their evasion, because it is like, it has to be like 45% like ours. They're going to do some monstrous things. Unfortunately, I wonder if we should just go for the damage. I feel like that's a little risky, considering I don't have a hull repair thing. Like, to not try and weaken down the Rebel flagship, and to just try and kill it outright, and ignore the crew and stuff that's going to teleport over and cause us problems later. 122 scrap, very good. Although this sector is still under Federation control, a small scout has slipped by the fleet. We need this. They're going to teleport, but where? Into the door room. That's bad. We've only upgraded our doors once. Rock person, I must get in here and help. Police car. Not so much. Not so much of you. So that... Police, we're doing police things. Anyway, this is now draining. They're now taking more damage. I need to hit their shields. In fact, I intend to breach them. Boom! I knew we would win here, because reasons of Mantis and Rock Person. They're both very good at fighting. With this and that. They're down to a single. I'm gonna shoot their weapons. That was enough to take the breach out. Or not the breach, burst laser 2. I'm not even getting the weapons right. If we do this, Layla will die. And she did. With their shields breached, and broken, and with the doors keeping them out, and the hacking stun I could just use to keep them in there, I think we're pretty safe to just attack the weapons. Oh wow, the shields are actually broken, and because they're broken I can't lock them in there. They have to fix at least one layer of shields. Yeah, you should probably run. And they had to fix the breach first. Because they had to... I forgot about that, because of the breach. If only that wasn't completely broken. The fire basically means that they're not going to be able to do anything ever again, though. And we do get buttloads of scrap in this sector. If only the fire would spread. They don't even have good doors. I want to upgrade our doors again if we get extra scrap. I don't know how many fights we're going to be able to pull out of this, but we really need to maximize our scrap gains. We get really good scrap in this last sector. 83 a jump, and pretty much all of them are fights. It's going to take a turn to jump here, then it's going to stay here for a turn, then it's going to jump there. I don't know. I know we can get here because this takes 3 turns to break them. And then if we beat them, we could jump again, but by that point, most of these will be overtaken. I think we want 2 points in this. Next, we're going to get the hacking upgrade. Then we're going to get power and door systems. After that, we won't need anything. I don't have enough power to really maintain those weapons, so I'm not going to bother with that. Sensors indicate the rebels are setting off and doing things. And just remember, I'm not actually on a timer. We can take our time with these. Elizabeth, why don't you go heal? Doors aren't actually a thing that require skills. Magmar, you come in here as well. I'll just take 2 points out of this. They're cloaked at the moment anyway. You go back, but you stay here. And now that they're doing things, I take these out and put these back in here. It was not enough for them to actually hurt us. And now our weapons are charging. I think I'm going to drop these right here. Can we save it? Yes, we can. Shoot here, shoot... Wait, no. Shoot here, shoot here, shoot here. Our ability to miss never ceases to amaze me. One more shot of that, and that'll be disabled. See, the bad thing about cloaking for us is that this actually lines up their shots so that they all go out at the same time. I'm going to take power out of hacking and put this in here because I'm not using it. Thankfully, the ion shoots a little slower, so that worked out a bit more in our... Wow. Do these guys actually have more than 45% evasion? The amount of missing we're doing, it's something. There we go. Wow, they had triple cloaking. No, they actually tried to... Wow, that double breached. That's now broken, we don't have to worry about that. I'm going to have 1 always fire here, and 2 and 3 always fire here. We still have over 40. So I'm not terribly concerned about that. They've lost their way of fighting us. Not that I was too terribly concerned anyway. I do worry about us getting Swiss cheesed. I wish we could have got that cloaking. Maybe I should have gotten that instead of the flag since we have the breach anyway, but I didn't know we were going to get the breach until later. Man, we couldn't keep that broken? The repairs. There we go. The fire will at least slow them down. Do weapons have an accuracy stat? I don't think so. Ship explodes, giving you tons more. We have this, and now we have 2 more power. That is terribly unfortunate. It looks like we're not going to get any more. Because this is being taken, if we jump here, we won't get the full amount because the AAs will almost be up. And even if we get here, we'll have to go through 2 rounds of anti-ship batteries. That's all the scrap we're going to get. Which really sucks. 2, it is possible for us to have this up. If we would rather have this up than hacking, it is possible. The basic lasers. We didn't get to buy enough power. This is going to be a pain. The Flak 2 should be able to knock that out. I'll breach the... This is going to be such a mess. Maybe we'll take power out of engines. I don't know where we're going with this. But this is it, the Rebel flagship. I need to put this on. They only have 10 of those. That's 2. That's 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. Okay, they've only got 3 more. But they just shot missiles, so we'll probably take some damage out of that. Breach 2, I want you first to destroy their missiles. Once they lose the ability to have missiles, we'll work our way around here. I'm going to hold on to the hacking. We'll try and do damage with the flak. I want to see if I can get them in here to kill some of them. Because that's going to be, like, the less of them they have to repair the drones next time. I need to take out the missiles and then take out the drones so that they can't take us out with the boarding. Oh, that's such a bad one to have. I knew the missiles were going to screw us up. How are we going to do this? Less of a reason to have that. And we lost power in this because this is broken. I'm going to shoot this to the shields now, to hell with it. And we're going to forget about their cloaking and then probably waste this. Because I see an opportunity and then this happens every single time. And I will never learn. They hacked us and they did damage to us. And they will be able to do much the same every time. The system is broken, we can't stop the missiles. I think this is just a jump away and then restart. I think this is just a jump away and restart. I can't have them hack our shields. We will always be vulnerable if they hack our shields. 2 missiles. Drone part's not as important now. Going to hack their shields. We'll open those up. Yeah, you don't need to run back just yet. Put the power into evasion. At least we get extra scrap from this. That'll be nice, right? Our drones are even more wounded. 1, 2, breach in here. And flak. In the middle so that it hits more area? Taking damage from this fight. Maybe I should have gotten the hull repair. Hull repair just has more value. I need their missiles to stop. It's just where the hacking lands. Instead of trying to completely stop it because I don't have 2 defense drones, I should just try and get it so that it hacks something stupid. Flak, you can take these shields down. Disable the weapons. Perfect. You want to go over there? That's not a problem. This will give us time to fix everything else as well. Breach 2, I have tons of missiles. There's another one down. Ooh, all the extra stuff we could have gotten if we just could have hacked them. Or not hacked them, but, taken their stuff out. I'm at a loss of words. Kill the crew. That thing. Actually, we can. I didn't know he was still there. Take him out. What? What? You find a weapon system on their ship with no crew to stop you, you can install it on your own. 2 points of damage per shot. We can hit 4 rooms. This can do 8 damage. 3 rounds of this would destroy the Rebel flagship. If we rely on the hacking, I can switch this out, and this will do more damage than the flak. Because the flak can't do 8 damage, but I could do 8 damage every time with the halberd beam. I think we're gonna try that. We're gonna try that. Then I could rely on the damage, and that would also mean that I could use the ion bomb as well. So I'd have twice as many chances of disabling things, because if the breach missed, then I could use the ion. And if we get them real good the first time, that'll even it out for the other ones. I'm going to switch this out too. No, what the hell am I doing? Not that one. We'll keep a basic laser here. I don't have the power to man that much stuff. Though I do have one extra than before we tried to do this. So before we go over there, let's go around and fix this stuff. And see, you can go back there. Lombard needs healing. Magmar needs healing. That might have been really, really good. Cassie, please don't die. I wish they wouldn't try and walk through rooms without oxygen. Silly old Bovie. Bovie's causing all the problems now. That sounds like a cow name. Probably because bovine or something. I don't know. We'll take those 2 out. I can now have this powered and the halberd beam on. What I lack is the 2 power for the other things. I can leave the basic laser off in the beginning, so I'll put this power into here. There's no other beacon I can go to for scrap. This is it. This is the Rebel flagship. This could be really bad. Let me see where it's going. Oh, you're kidding me. It missed? I don't know if we could jump out of this. No evasion means everything hits, which means the missiles are going to be terrible, which means... Oh. I don't know which of these fires faster, but they're both going here, because those missiles can't be allowed to hit us. That is just world-shatteringly bad if they hit us. I need to get this latched onto there yesterday. Because without the flak, I don't have a way of getting through their shields otherwise, unless I just constantly breach bomb it. This will also make it easier to breach bomb it because they'll get locked into the room. And then I can just spam breach bombs in there and eventually kill them all. Or something. No, I need this back on. Stop 1. Don't hit anything important. Empty rooms. 1 missed. The other one missed too. That went... Oh, I forgot about evasion. That went sweet. I'm not going to activate this until they're done with their cloaking. That missed horribly, which is why we have the backup bomb. Which didn't miss horribly. 20 seconds, they're probably going to stealth now, so that doesn't matter as much. I should have held the ion bomb. But they're wasting their hacking here because they don't shoot while they have their cloaking up, and the cloaking lasts 15 seconds, which should be longer than their hacking. What? Do they only have 2 points in hacking? Or cloaking? That's weird. I'm going to activate this now. Breach is going to go off in here. Please break the... Please, please. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm going to shoot right here because this will hit the shields and it will hit the hacking, which is also a pain in... it's bad. Where else? I'm going to save the ion bomb. The ion bomb is going to be our oh crap, the breach missile missed. We'll do damage with this. We only have to do that 3 times. If we wait until after this, those are all going to hit. Ion bad. We might actually be getting helped by their cloaking. I don't want you to fix this. In fact, I want this to breach. Once Cadriel dies, this is going to be a lot easier, because on all other iterations of fighting this ship, we will be able to easily break this with 1, assuming it hits. And that's going to give us a big relief, because then I don't need the defense drones, because, I mean, honestly, they don't really help other than stopping the hacking anyway, because it's not a defense 2, which means I could also use the combat drone. They just got done cloaking, right? I think they did. Our halberd beam should be up soon, too. That was unfortunate. I love... Oh, wait, I didn't make it go through that room. I was too concerned about hitting that person. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Doesn't matter, the next one will fix it. I love having breathing room. You will kill him. Good. Ah, they got a fire beforehand. And with no evasion, we couldn't stop them from breaking that. The first one's where you take all the damage, and then the last one, because they're going to mind control us. We're going to have so many problems with boarding. You are not doing anything, fix this. What should we target next? Maybe I should just... This is 45 damage, right? I could totally kill Justin. I think it's time we start targeting in there, maybe. I don't want to kill them just yet. I'm going to drop one in here to stall them. Thank you for not missing. Sweet, we breached them. That's another one dead. 2 typically die in here whenever this breaks. Actually 3, now that I think about it. They start off with a crew of 11. I just want to hurt them as much as I can. Oh, that sounds evil. If I halberd beam right here, it shouldn't do the full damage. That puts him under. That puts him under, so the next breach will kill him. If they don't get out of that room fast enough, in fact, they won't even try to get out of that room now that I think about it. That other weapon disabled for 20 seconds, and they're not firing during that. Breach it, you can kill fish. Ooh, and almost taking out huts. I love this because they're not dying in a fire or suffocating, they're not trying to leave the room. They have no shields. I could finish them whenever. But I need to do more damage on this crew. Ideally, Jack will be the only one alive. I want to get all of this crew dead because I need to breach the mind control and the missiles when the next round, like the final round, starts up. Otherwise, we're screwed. I'm relying very heavily on these missiles now, and I'm glad that these are actually counting. The more we thin this crew out, the better. Because we're going to have a hell of a lot of problems. If we could get rid of this whole interior crew, they wouldn't be able to fix their drones. Oh my god, they're all in there. If they fix this even... No! Starger, what are you doing? Why would you leave? Dang it. If they fix this at all, I can hack it and stun them. Actually, I just broke it. That was actually bad timing on that part. Ow. I need to be wary of that, though. We can still take damage. I could still be really stupid about this. I'm going to ion bomb their other weapon. If both of these go off at the same time, then the beam can still hit us, and that's exactly what I think happened. That's gonna miss. I'm not using too many missiles, alright. That actually knocked our breach. You know what? We're just gonna kill him. I can't. I can't. We need time to fix this, and I'm not gonna take even more damage. We already took too much on that. How are we gonna do this? 39 gets us more power. You'd have that fully powered. Defense drones. Even the combat drone wouldn't terribly help too much until later. That means we can have full power and everything, basically, actually, now that I think about it. Astid, you need to get in there. Povey, Devon C. Don't drain too quickly. Oxygen, don't drain too quickly. Good. Oh, I actually never saved your position. Saved. I think if we don't leave, we don't use another drone part on that, actually, now that I think about it. I really wish we could have gotten to that repair. That could have done so much for us. Yeah, because this is still here. Oh, what we don't have is because of that. Alright, I'll put that in there. Now we've got quad shields. They don't have the ion, which means it's harder for them to get through the shields, but they have these now. Which is just one... They only have 2 combat drones. But they've got the boarding, and the boarding is going to go into our cockpit. I should have put the defense drones on just to stop the boarding. Can I jump somewhere? Nope. So it looks like we're just going to have to live with that. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is horribly unfortunate. We're gonna get that on there. We hacked it. I could put a combat drone on immediately and get some free damage in. They have 22 health this time. They're gonna send people over. Honestly, just dropping this here, the 2 that are going to end up living in the end are probably going to be these 2. If I could get these guys dead... That's really bad. Temporarily take these out. Stop what you can. Evasion. Don't fail us now. Ooh, that actually took our drone and our hacking out. We can't get this without that extra hacking. Get out of there. You need to go. Bovie, this is your time to shine. You guys need to go heal. You both need to go heal. We don't have... Autopilot is saving me so much right now. Breach 2 on the missiles. Launch this over here. Nah, that's more fine. They have permanently lost use of their missiles. That's going to help a lot. This is broken, so I can fix this. Bovie will be through with this soon. Oxygen. Door systems don't matter too much. You guys will come in here and help fight this. They only have 10 of those. I really hope it doesn't come down to having to get all of them, though. I'm going to disable this next. Nope. I'm going to disable this next. Nope. You guys need to go heal up first. They didn't completely... Actually, they didn't break the oxygen at all. They just breached it. That's fine. Bovie, you fixed that. I'm going to leave you on here just for a moment, just so that we get the extra 5. Once this thing is over, I'm going to send Bovie over here to fix the hacking. You guys need to heal up real quick. Their other weapons are in trouble. Nah, I don't actually want to kill him. I just want this disabled. I should use the ions for this. What I need to do is bomb this. I think that's what I'm going to do. Nah, I need to leave these on here. This needs fixed, like, now. Just go. Just go. I'm going to take these out, put this in here. System's broken. Never mind. Where are our problems going this time? Back into there? Are you serious? Murphy's Law is insane. Alright, we're going back in there. We can't let him break this. If our autopilot goes. That's doing stuff. No! I don't think I can save this. I screwed it up. I wanted to do so many things. We didn't end up doing them. You're not going to win that. You need to back up. Our hacking's fixed. You need to work on this next. I'll open... Oh, I can't open any doors. We broke this. Unfortunately, we have to kill the border drone before we can do anything else. So you need to run back here. You put out the fire. Ion bomb on their other weapon. They have such a high evasion. They're still fixing the breach on that. And they need all of their power in order to get the boarding drone up. So if I break this, they might not be able to get through the shield to hit me with another laser. Everything misses when I need it to not. And I didn't even get my shot through because I got so distracted. everything, it goes poorly. I'm gonna take this out of here momentarily. That's fixed, but everything else is broken. I'm gonna send you over here to break this border drone. I don't know if there's anything I could do to fix this. Just quickly kill them. I'm gonna drain this now. I'm gonna breach to this now. Thank you for actually hitting. That thing was about to come back online. That fired early, which means that was useless. This actually hit, so they can't shoot that for 20 seconds. This is going down. And we're going to do 8 damage to them. I think on the Super Shields one, I'm pretty screwed because they're just going to mind control me, and I don't have any way of getting through the shield fast enough. However, at the moment, we aren't dead. It's usually a good-ish sign. Everybody back to your original rooms. I'm going to take this out of here. I'm going to take 2 out of here. I can't do anything about the oxygen right now. You two fix that. Ah, Trico, you're not Trico. Whatever, it's working now. Breach 2. They fired that early. I need to breach this again. I unfortunately, without the missile replicator, don't have the absurd amount I need to actually pull this off. Wow, he actually walked into the room and got stunned. If only we could have killed more of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We could potentially still win this time, at least. I guess that's something. That was a miss. And that wasn't. But we died anyway. No? We can still do it. We can still at least this time. That's broken. That's going to take them quite a while to fix. I don't want fish to die, though it's not going to matter since there's no way I could beat the last one without taking a single point of damage. But I'm not giving up. Heck it. We got him right where we want him. It's over. It's over. Just as you finally gained the upper hand. I don't think that's what I would call it. No. Actually, yeah. I was about to say, oh my god, if I could pull this off. I think that would be, like, really cool. But, even with the ion bomb, they have super shields and missiles, and I can't immediately stop the missiles because I don't have a super shield thing, and I don't have cloaking, and I don't have a super shield bypass and teleporting to get them in there to break it immediately. So if a single missile hits us, it's game. And so we ride gloriously into death. You're not certain how it's still able to do things, and they mind-controlled our engine person, which is bad. I'm going to take 2 out of this. I'm going to put this into defense drone. We have to dodge 2 of them. If we can dodge 2 of them, I will repeatedly ion bomb this. I will repeatedly breach this. And if the helper beam gets up, we might use that once. I'm going to get you out of here. They're just going to die in there. Which... oh my god, they all left! They all left! If we can get the shield down and actually bomb them twice, we could win. Please, missiles. What do you mean, not enough system power? Okay. Please! It missed? Oh. With this depleted, if we'd gotten a single bomb on those... oh well. You win some and you lose some, and this is definitely not one of the ones where I won. There were so many things that I still wanted to do. We didn't end up having the scrap for it. I just can't help but think I shouldn't have bought the flag too, but if I didn't know, if I had known I could have gotten a breach 2 or something else, I would have just gotten the cloaking. I started seeing other ways because I felt like our individual lasers weren't enough at that point. I know we've gotten through on base weapons before, but I mean, if you look at the ship that we did that on, we had cloaking and Zoltan super shields and hacking. I got really lucky with that defense scrambler, and I started feeling pretty good about it, but I needed to be able to do more reliable damage and to be able to knock the rooms out. That Breach 2 was a great addition, and I'm glad I got that ion bomb as well. The halberd beam was funny. I don't know if we would have gotten through 2 waves of that if we didn't have the halberd beam. But it just kind of fell through the cracks. I always wonder where the balance is between that. Like, sometimes I feel like I just need to go crazy and destroy them as fast as I can in some layouts. Like, with the halberd beam and the glaive beam, that was pretty easy. But with other ones, it's like, if I'm not going to be able to kill you quickly, especially with how long they can drag it out with the cloaking, that I'm just like, I need to disable you. I need to do as much damage to you now, so that while you don't have a super weapon, I can prepare myself for when you do. Because if I had managed to get the crew dead on the first time, one breach would have stopped their drones. The boarding wouldn't have been a problem. Without the boarding being a problem, I would have had my full evasion. And we would have been able to fix things had they actually gotten hit. We would have been able to hit the missiles again and just quickly break them. If I had time, I would have done the same to the halberd. They're just... I need a missile replicator. I looked at it and I'm like, I'm running out of missiles. Admittedly, you need less at the end, especially with how their crew was. I just needed to breach their important systems. In fact, if we never killed the guy on the lasers, we wouldn't have even needed to breach them. We just would have needed to break them. But they would have been completely defenseless. I saw a win in that, and I couldn't grab it. Oh well. It's not like anybody watches because I'm perfect or anything anyway. This is a channel of mistakes. And now we have the Swallow, which has Clone Bay, as is the same for all C layouts apparently. 2 points in sensors, I love that. Door system, of course. Piloting, so it has all the standard subsystems. 2 points in power, and it's not a weak system. Oxygen, of course. Is there a ship that doesn't have oxygen? 2 points in engines, and shields. Dual lasers and an ion stunner. It starts with a Lanius. And that's such a cool area for that. I like that. I like where the Lanius is. And how purple this ship is. Look at this. Look at the markings. This is a pirate ship. Huh. This looks like this could be a neat layout. For all of the doors that they give me to protect the oxygen, I love how many doors are protecting this oxygen. But I wish there was like a vent to space right here as well. We've got 2 here, 2 here, and 2 here, and it doesn't look like we have them anywhere else. Which means that if a fire starts right here, this is a bad ship to have a fire. Oh well, I'm impressed by the number of doors either way. Thank you guys very much for following the journey. I hope you liked it. Later, everybody.